Captain Venom, when you put on the anything with a shawl on it, so this black thing hanging off the back, and you talk to him.
Tell me, good hunter of the church, have you seen the light? Are my church hunters the honorable Spartans? I hoped they would be.
So we'll tell him yes.
Ah, good. That is a relief. To know I did not suffer such denigration for nothing. Thank you kindly. Now I may sleep in peace. Even in this darkest of nights, I see the moonlight.
Yeah, he is. His messengers are quite delicious. Reminiscent of infant. Okay. I actually meant to rate that one fine. Sorry to whomever's message that is. So there you go. And since there's no one in here to kill, I can briefly show. I can briefly show the captain. I'll briefly show the captain. Oh no, I can't even equip it. Never mind. So yeah, there's the Holy Moonlight Sword. An arcane sword discovered long ago by Ludwig. When blue moonlight dances around the sword, and it channels the abyssal cosmos, its great blade will hurl a shadowy light wave. The Holy Moonlight Sword is synonymous with Ludwig, the Holy Blade, but few have ever set eyes on the Great Blade, and whatever guidance it has to offer, it seems to be of a very private, elusive sort. HW guy, I think you won't. I don't think I can ring my beckoning bell until I get to the top of the elevator.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride.
Just thought I would run this past you. In your last lore vid, you talk about the cowering beast whimpering at the sight of hunters and not attacking. Is it possible that these beasts could themselves be old hunters? They transformed in the nightmare and they fell out of their own cruelty and cower in that realization. I don't think so, Darkrend. It's an interesting idea. Oh, okay, I take that back. I thought that I would have had... Oh, you need the eye of a... You need the item to activate the elevator. Because when I came here with the trash man initially, we couldn't summon, but that's because he didn't have the item. Okay, Jurassic Hunter, thank you for all your help. It's much appreciated. Hello, Kaiju Hunter. I mean that the summons are the only ones who are attacking enemies. Summons are basically doing everything. I am not permitted to attack anyone. Okay, Ohio Raid Shirt, thanks for listening to my comments about and speculation questions I threw out. I really appreciate your content and how you present yourself. Good night and good night, chat. Well, thank you very much, Ohio Red Shirt. It was my pleasure. And yeah, thank you for hanging out for as long as you did. It was a lot of fun. No! Let's keep the bell ringing women alive so that people can invade. I am still level 70. I probably should have leveled up after that boss fight, but... Happy Man 813. Oh, it's okay, HW guy. Hi friends, I hear that you have a bloodstone chunk with my name on it. Thank you. I think if you say yes to Ludwig and reload the area, he comes back to life. Probably doesn't mean anything, but it's an odd detail. Whoa. Weird. If you leave him alive, apparently Simon puts him out of his misery, which I think is a pretty cool little detail. Sorry, everyone. I found his head with an arrow in it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's that's Simon using his bow blade, which is pretty cool. Someone made a comment suggesting that that figure in the middle could be Lawrence instead of Master Willem, which I think is very cool. Very cool idea. Okay, guys, I'm coming back down. Kaiju Hunter, you just, when we have a free summon slot, just ring your beckoning, or ring your small resonant bell in an area where I need a summon. And make sure that you have the password on the bottom of the screen, just one word, Rant King, all lowercase. Make sure you have that password used. And if you're overseas, that you have excuse me, jeez. And if you're overseas, that you have the, and by that I mean not in North America, that you have the worldwide network thing enabled. So let's send this bad boy back up. No! Okay. You go triple star yourself. And let's... No need for the church cannon. Don't bother with the church cannon. No! Okay, good. Yeah, we don't need it. Thank you, Bruce. I got it. I don't even have a self-res. What's that? My reasoning was that the smaller beasts could be transformed lesser hunters akin to the ones at the start of the game. How else would beasts get into the dream if they themselves were not hunters once? Because the beasts, it seems to me that the beasts are constructs of the nightmare. So in the same way that the geometry is, you know, a construction of the nightmare, so are the beasts. At least that's how I see it. It's an interesting idea, but if these hunters are being placed in the nightmare to hunt eternally as a punishment, then, you know, there is supposed to be a cyclical nature to it, as I understand it. A cyclical nature to that punishment, such that, you know, and again, this is all kind of dependent on my idea that the Hunter's Nightmare is basically forcing people who have PTSD to relive the subject of that traumatic stress.
Darkness. It frightened them.
I'm sorry. I would put you out of your misery, but I can't.
Lady Maria.
I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, it's an interesting idea, and I'm not saying Dark Rend by any means that your interpretation is incorrect and mine is correct. It's just that that's how I see it. I see the beast as being kind of a construct of the nightmare. That you know, that first area at least is kind of a entangled mess of the subject of countless hunters and their PTSD. And that was an idea that I first got from Theomany. So I'm very grateful to Theomany for even raising the specter of PTSD, because that's not something I had even considered at all. No, HW guy. Sorry. Yep, that's a good point, Photo Freak. Yeah, it's not vitally important that you upgrade your weapon, but it can be very helpful. Or you upgrade your left-hand weapon. Me and these honor death kills, yeah. You certainly go out with a bang, that's for sure. No, it's just cosmic mumbo jumbo. Hello, Anna Cannibal. Not a trend I want to keep up. I did my torch for no reason. You upgraded your torch to +10, you were saying? Suppose if you have the Blood Rocks to spare, why not, right? Okay, we've already been here. What do you plan on bringing this build to? Just gonna keep leveling up vitality and endurance. We also have been attempting to kill Ludwig with just the Fist of Gratia. That's awesome. First you're in a fight club, now mosh pit patience. And this area, in a way, you could look at as almost the manifestation of Maria's PTSD. Fucking Jesus. That's the one thing that drives me nuts about this area. Is there a decent shield in this? I love shields. There is, but it's not really... Like, shields in Bloodborne are far more situational than they were in any of the Souls games. Any of the prior Souls games, I should say. Thank you, Sir Lamar. Where is Loran in the game's lore? Loran is...
Lady Merlin, save me, please. I don't hear anything.
Loran is, as far as best as I can tell, just a way of indicating that the cycle goes on forever. That, it's an earlier example of how whatever is happening in the game world right now continues to happen, or has continued to happen for quite some time throughout history. That's just, again, my interpretation of it. And I don't feel like I understand the lore all that well for the DLC just yet. This is one of my favorite NPCs in the game. Adeline, she's so kind.
Lady Maria? No. You're someone else. Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid. Murky, mushy brain fluid.
Am I the YouTuber? If by the YouTuber you mean Aegon of Astora, then yes, that is me. Hello, Dukalor.
Please, could you do something?
And it was plagued by the Scourge of the Beast before Yarnum checked the item description. Dukalor, thank you for the follow, friend. And welcome to the Rant King Covenant. Much appreciated. Sorry, guys. This place is really screwed up as well. Did you already get the elevator up to the top? No. So why are we here? Obi Solos, thank you for the follow, friend, and welcome to the Rant King Covenant. Much appreciated. I still get lost in this area. Are we supposed to get off the elevator halfway somewhere? Pizza cutter is life. Wow, we're up to 464 followers now. Before we started doing the Christmas streams, I think we were at like 297 or something, so that's pretty cool. The moment you realize you're at level 131 and your only other option is level 24 and hasn't started the DLC. I think level 130 isn't terribly over level for the DLC. It's a comfortable level to take it on at. I hate this guy. Half an Ewok. Thank you for the follow, friend, and welcome to the Rant King Covenant. The real mystery is how does that ponytail stay on? Yeah. I would imagine an excessive amount of grease or something. You just open it up, and then... No. Yeah, just open it up. And then we'll go this way. So just step on the button, and then hop off. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Ouch. This one is so much taller than the other ones. Can you do that, Bruce? I was thinking of doing that, but... Yeah, you could farm Mensis, and you could also farm Chalice Dungeons. Chalice Dungeons are very, very good farming spots. Oh, stupid crow. Shit. Leave me alone, please. Okay, this is a good spot for Beast Roar. HW guy made it on the platform just in time. Cool, good to know, Brucey. Or Bruce. Sorry for calling you Brucey. Thank you.
Listen close, and you too will hear the sound of water.
Can't put any of these guys out of their misery right now. Who is this? Sorry, summons. The lore calls. Oh, it's just another patient. What are they sitting against, though? Just random clock parts, I guess. Do a quick prayer for him. Okay, now let's get out of here. We need to go up the ladder, which is where? Down there. Yeah, I really hope that they're not trolling us with that, and that 30% guidance rune is actually a thing. Because, like, yeah, you want to be the first one to discover it, but you don't want to be trolled into wasting a whole bunch of your time. Wait, this isn't where we're supposed to go. Sorry. Or is it? Aegon, put your monocular in your quick select. Yeah, okay, okay. I'll do that for you since you asked for that previously as well. Because I do waste a lot of time doing that. Where's the other ladder? It's this one here. Yeah, duh. Whoops. But should be one, since I think all runes have 3 levels, but I'm not sure if all of them do. I'm pretty sure they all do have 3 levels, yeah. Hoping they aren't trolling us either. I was also, oh no! Did someone fall? Oh shit. Oh no, Surma Lamar. I miss you too, Ricky M. Ricky Martin. I'm going to get some sleep. Have a nice day. You too, Captain Venom. Good luck when you get your hands on the game. Hold on, DDMK. We need brain fluid. Murky, mushy brain fluid. We need to go back up there. No. Thank you. I would do it myself, but unfortunately I can't harm even the brain women. Do you hear how curiously the sea churns? Oh shit, okay, never mind, you're right. We can't do the quest. Oh. No, you're right, we can't do the quest. I'm sorry, Adeline. RIP, brain fluid. Gosh, it's crazy how many things in the game you need. And I guess in that case it's not necessarily that you're committing violence because they come back to life anyway, but is this run with no death? No, Majestic Man. We did the permadeath run a couple days ago. This is just community pacifist run, which is to say that I'm not allowed to hurt any of the enemies, but the summons are. So the summons are the ones basically who do all the work. RIP Hunter. I did notice you. I said I missed you too, Ricky. I'm led to understand that you are living La Vida Loca. Okay, we just need the lock shield, and then we can go fight the boss. Majestic Man, thank you for the follow, friend. And welcome to the Rant King Covenant. Much appreciated. Yeah, and you can feel free to ring your bell using the password at the bottom of the screen. Rant King, all lowercase, one word. Let me get the lock shield from here. Yes, we can. If the cowering beasts are constructs of the nightmare, then what reason would they have to fear the hunters? Surely the beasts of the hunt would always be relentless and provide no respite to the hunters to torment them. The fact that they cower in self-preservation reeks of former humanity to me. It suggests to me because the earliest hunters existed at a time when at least the hunters who are being punished, they existed at a time when the beasts were recently transformed, the beasts of Yharnam. So what we're seeing by them cowering from us and just kind of sheepishly following us around, what we're seeing there is, well, for starters, bad Bloodborne AI, but it's more than that, I think. But what we're seeing is a recreation of the trauma of the earliest hunters, of them being forced to hunt people down who, while looking very much like beast patients on the one hand, were on the other hand still very much human. So they had a cognizance to them that no longer exists for the beasts who exist today, because they've had to deal for so very long with hunters hunting them down. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that's basically how I see it. But not all the beasts are like that, because there are beasts who attack you on sight. But there are several beasts who are completely non-aggressive. and that set piece by the... I'm going completely the wrong way, aren't I? Sorry, HW guy. Maximilian, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome to the Rant King Covenant. Thank you, HW guy. Watch most of your uploads, I must say, nice view and great understanding of the bits and bolts that make the story. Well, thank you, Majestic Man. Very kind of you to say. I'm ringing bell at the Living Failures door. Don't know where y'all are. Okay. We'll be there soon. If any of you are planning on helping with the Living Failures, if you're hoping to get summoned, should equip Shaman Bone Blades if you can, and that goes to anyone who's struggling with the Living Failures. Shaman Bone Blades are very helpful for that particular encounter. Has anybody seen my eyes? I seem to have dropped them in a puddle. So the aggression of the beasts of the waking world has been brought forth by necessity. Yeah, like
I'm afraid.
an animal that, you know, over time, over several generations, that several animals have been born into, you know, into conflict of being hunted down by humans, and that over time, you know, natural selection, basically, that you have to defend yourself if you're going to survive. So over time, you're going to see fewer beasts who aren't willing to defend themselves. Can you kill her? Yeah. No, we're just gonna have to go without the key. That's alright. We can't use any of the items that we would get anyway. Hello, Lucky Tio456. How are you? I hope you're having a great day today. And Grey Iron Creeper. It's not so much wisdom, just spend a lot of time playing the games and talking about them. And something else too is that empathy is very important to me. And something that I sense in certain interpretations of the game, I sense a lack of empathy. And that's not, you know, I'm not speaking ill of those people or those interpretations, but that's just the sense I get. Oh, I should have waited, shouldn't I? Damn it. Sorry, everyone. Okay, it's going to be all up to HW guy. Yeah, I agree, Majestic Man. I think there's much about the DLC we don't yet know. I love you too, Ricky Martin. And very sorry, everyone, for just unthinkingly going through the door there with just the one summon. It's a good thing I got the lock shield. Time to refuel before Maria. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do the same. Shaman bow blades. Oh, that's awesome. HW guy's doing pretty nice as well. With the Rikuyo, that spin attack, that L2. And so it's really cool having just done the Celestial Emissary to see the differences. And so this, it seems to me, Jimmy the Pat, thank you for the follow, friend, and welcome to the Rant King Covenant. This seems like an earlier attempt by the church. Oh no, they're summoning a spirit bomb. Or several spirit bombs. Whew. This, it seems, it was an earlier attempt at creating whatever the heck Lumen Flower Gardens was. That they went from using lumen wood to lumen flowers. Meteor, not spirit boss. No, I know. That's just, when I was younger, I was a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. And so just the way they hold their arms up always makes me think about Goku doing a spirit bomb. Or a Genki Dama. And they also have that black sort of abyssal graphic effect that the ones that comes with the Moonlight Greatsword. Okay, the RMPPP. As an emissary, these would be useful as they can really open up the cosmos, yeah. Which is strange to me that they are the failures, and yet they seem far more capable than any of the celestial emissaries do. So they can open up the cosmos, but they don't seem capable of communicating. So I don't know if that is a useful or important distinction. Final Fantasy Meteor, yeah, that too. Lend me your energy. Yeah. Kaioken times 4. Yeah, maybe they can't make contact. That's what I was thinking, Sir Melamar. Wow. HW guy. About to have finished soloing the living failures with double the HP. Well done. That was amazing. Well done. It just sits down. Yeah, I think they got close, but they weren't actually able to make contact. And that's reflected in their aesthetic design as well. Whereas the Celestial Emissaries are ugly, but they're interesting to look at. Whereas these are, you know, they're mangled. They're not. There's no symmetry. That was pretty badass. Good job, HW guy. Okay, we should go level up because we have 238,000 echoes now. Goddamn, didn't have my choir bell equipped. Well, I saw you use it, so it must have been a really nice, quick equip there.
What?
Isn't it weird that the two bosses are here directly? I mean, Living Failures and Maria. I don't know if it's weird. Because it seems like Maria was tasked in some way, shape, or form with taking care of or administering the experimentation that was happening at the research hall. That's a lot of levels. So we're up to level 77 now. See if we can get it to 78. Might as well sell the Whirligig Saw because we're not going to use it. Ooh, 56,000. We'll sell that. Rip Moonlight Greatsword.
Welcome.
I was trying to find a lull to do. Well, you did it.
Very
At no point did I feel like you were losing control. So well done.
Farewell.
What are your thoughts if they make Bloodborne 2? I would be very happy to play Bloodborne 2. I'm not entirely convinced that there will be a Bloodborne 2, but if there is, I'd be very happy about that. Very pleased. Alright, so we're going to start the fight, quit and reload. And then do a summon. It's called Dark Souls 3, maybe. WTB... I don't know what WTB means. Sci-fi Souls-like game with Miyazaki at the helm. That I would not be surprised to see in the slightest. Coolest boss in the game. And this is her her casket right here, it would seem. With the sunflowers all over the place here. So suggesting that, and also that Adeline talks about her, that she used to go, she used to allow her out onto the balcony so that she could take a walk outside. Want to buy. Okay. MMO speak. Ultima Online. Something you mentioned about cyclical natures, Aegon, and something I mentioned somewhere, I forget where, about how in the childhood's beginning ending, our characters look a lot like a squid. More specifically, something that looks like a mini Koss. Makes me wonder. Yeah. So maybe Koss is an ascended hunter, or was ascended at some point, and that this is all just happening over and over and over again. But that it all somehow remains in equilibrium when one hunter rather than ascending actually kills another great one. Can FromSoft please get the Star Wars license? I want a sci-fi Souls game with lightsabers. That would be that would be incredible. All right, here we go.
A corpse should be left well alone. Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now. Liberate you from your wild curiosity.
Coolest boss in the game. FromSoft knows how to make FromSoft games better than I do, so yeah. I hate to disappoint. But we're not done even talking about the story for Bloodborne 1 yet, so because I'm personally skeptical that there even will be a Bloodborne 2. Hello, HW guy. Majestic Man, because it seems that Bloodborne 2 is filling the same role that Demon Souls did, in that they created Demon Souls in partnership with Sony, and as part of that partnership deal, Sony allowed them to take the engine that they created and then use it to create multi-platform games. So it seems to me that Bloodborne was a way for them to get their hands on a new engine, which then they could then use for Dark Souls 3 and whatever sci-fi Souls or whatever everyone's speculating about what's coming next. No, I agree, Majestic Man. I think they could make a Bloodborne 2. I would love to play a Bloodborne 2. I just don't know how likely it is. Lock Shield is great against non-physical attacks. It's good for certain instances. Hello, Mega GTFO. Oh, nice, beautiful. We're using the Lock Shield just because it looks nice, and this is a pacifist run. So, it's just basically, Fashion Souls mostly. The worldwide donging seems to have worked. Alright team, let's do this. Coolest boss in the game. Yeah, you can parry the pigs. I've never been able to do it, but I usually dodge and then go for the backstab. Oh, it is Mega, and that's mostly what we've been doing. It's just mostly for the Fashion Souls. Aegon donks the world. Oh shit. Oh shit. Seppuku. Seppuku, pardon me. Seppuku. Oh, this one's so badass. Wow, look at that blood stain on the wall. Well done, team. In terms of tips, I would, for a good backup to the Holy Moonlight Sword, the obvious answer would be Ludwig's Holy Blade.